You wanted a desk review. Actually, nobody asked for this. But I didn't have a review for this desk, so I'm going to do one for you. It is the only four-legged Flexispot desk available for like less than $400. There are a few variations. There's L-shaped ones, there's white ones, there's black ones. I chose this one for myself because it was the cheapest one. I wasn't going to spend a bunch of money on a desk when I needed to spend the money on equipment. Just to get right to the point, the desk is worth it. Yes, the desk is worth it. But if you stick around, I will tell you why I think it is. Now that I am fully quenched, I'll just straight up tell you right away that this desk it's worth your money because it does what it's supposed to do. I've only had it for like maybe 2 weeks now, but I can tell you that it is doing its job. The reason I wanted to do this review is because I could not find a regular person telling me just like, hey, this is a desk. It's the cheapest one. It's 4 legs. It'll hold your shit. Nobody reviewed this desk, at least that I could find. And I needed that. I am the type of person who does extensive research on every single thing they buy. I couldn't do that with this desk. I kind of had to just see the Amazon reviews and just trust that those Amazon reviews were legit. When I bought this desk on Amazon, it had an $80 off coupon. I'm going to just link the desk below. You could just use that link. Buy the desk on Amazon for $80 off. It's like $320, $340 with tax. I'm not paid by Flexispot. Honestly, I don't really have a reason to be paid by Flexispot for a $320 desk. That's ridiculous. They should have sent me the better one. Would I take a sponsorship? No, I don't need 5 desks in my house to review. But I looked it up. It only holds around 170 pounds. The top came in 2 separate pieces. There's 3 metal brackets that hold it together. It was in one box when it was shipped to me. I have seen a lot of reviews on Amazon that said that they were shipped 2 boxes. There are L shapes, so it's possible that that's the reason why it comes in 2 separate boxes, but that wasn't what happened to me. A lot of people were angry about that, but I'm here to say the non-L shaped desk does not come in 2 separate boxes. Now, if it does come in 2 separate boxes after you watch this review, that's not my fault. This desk is heavy. You're going to need 2 people to put it together. The reason I recommend having another person here isn't because it's hard to put the desk together. It's hard to flip the desk right side up. It's hard to do that by yourself. It feels like it's going to fall apart. So just have someone there with you. It comes in 6 major pieces, and they give you plenty of extra parts to put it together. It has a little Allen wrench, a tiny Allen wrench, and a bigger Allen wrench with a screwdriver, like a Phillips screwdriver at the end. Super easy to put together. Super, super easy to put together. I do recommend getting a power drill though. If you do not have a power drill, when you build this desk, you're probably going to get pissed. I just don't recommend that. Get a power drill, call your stepdad if you have one, and ask him for his power drill so that you can build this desk. Your stepdad has a power drill, call your stepdad. The dimensions on the Amazon page are really screwy. It gives you 2 different measurements for this specific desk, and it was really frustrating, so I just went ahead and provided you the actual measurements.
As you can see, the measurements are exact. I'm being very exact here, okay? Listen, these are exact measurements. You're not getting any bullshit here. You're not getting any bullshit, okay?
Sorry, what? When I went on Amazon, I looked for a 4-legged standing desk, specifically because I didn't trust a 2-legged standing desk, knowing me. I can get quite belligerent when I'm walking, so I don't know what that means, but I don't want to push it over. I don't want to fuck shit up. I'm a belligerent walker, so the desk might suffer from that. I did a bump test with this desk at 3 different heights, and I put a water bowl on it. You'll see it here in a second here. At its lowest, it's great. It does not bother me at all. It doesn't tip over. It doesn't do anything that it's not supposed to. So this is me bumping the table at the lowest height. I wanted to mention that in this wobble test, I used quite a bit of vigor when I was pushing. I don't recommend fully extending this desk all the way up. It's just dumb to do that, especially if you expect it to stay in place. It's not going to. Like, you bump that thing, everything's going to fly. It's not a good idea. What you see is me putting in more effort than I should. If I bumped this desk, it wouldn't take that much of a shake, but I wanted to show you exactly what it would look like if you wanted to just shake the shit out of the desk. This is me now, bumping the table at the mid height. Hey, I realize that there are no sounds for this water, so splish floshy, splish, splish splosh, splish, splish splosh, splish, splish splosh, splash, splish splosh. This is me now, bumping the table at the highest height. And how ridiculous is that? How ridiculous. If you're still here after hearing that, congratulations, you've made it. When it comes to the buttons on the side, I don't like the way it feels. It feels cheap. And for $400, there's some flimsiness to it that I don't appreciate. It just didn't make sense. That was one of the biggest components of the desk that you're going to be using. It does not feel like $400 worth of buttons. It's not that important. You do not have to spend a shitload of money on something that just holds stuff. This is a mistake. Long story short. Long video short. Yes, in my opinion, the desk is worth it. There are things about this desk I don't like, but it's the cheapest 4-legged standing desk. Okay? Like, you can't really ask for beautiful little, buttons that click very nicely like a keyboard, like one of those keyboards that are really nice and clicky. Like, it's a fucking desk. It's a fucking desk, okay? Listen, man, listen. It's a desk. You don't need a $700 desk. Stop watching reviews on $700 desks, okay? $800 desks, $900 desks, $1,000 desks. Unnecessary. Stop spending money. Stop spending money. Stop spending money. We are not in that economy. You're not that guy. So my conclusion here today is to tell you that just buy the desk, unless you want to go cheaper, because you can go cheaper. You can get a 2-legged desk for much cheaper. You can get a hand crank desk for much cheaper. I have never tested those products, so I can't really tell you for sure whether they're good. I have no knowledge at all. I actually have never really owned a desk myself. I've never owned anything more expensive than this desk. Sorry. It's a desk. Like I said, at the end of the day, it holds stuff. It raises up, it lowers down. It's a desk, okay? Like, you really don't have to spend a bunch of money. You don't have to spend a bunch of money.
Listen, consumer, you don't have to spend a fuck ton of money. It doesn't have to happen like that. It doesn't have to happen like that. You could just be and have a regular desk.
Like a regular person. Spend your money on shit that you like. Unless you like the desk, then go ahead and fucking, if you love desks, dude, if you love desks, spend all your money on desks. That's not what this is about, though. Let's be real. 98% of us are poor. 98% of us don't have the money to spend $1,000 on a desk. Some of us try to pretend we have the money to spend on desks everywhere. Desks here, desks there, desks everywhere. Desks every which where. Desks on the ceiling, desks on the floor, desks on the wall. Desks everywhere. Not really. This is the only desk I have. This is the only desk I've ever owned. Single desk. One desk. On the floor, on the carpet. Desks are not everywhere. Desks are not everywhere. I am going to conclude this video right here. If you bought the desk, you bought the desk. If you didn't, you didn't. You watched the video? That's great. Thanks. I'm just ending it here. Bye.